Welcome back to part 25, my Angmar Let's Play, Third Age Total War and Divide and Conquer version 5. So, picking things up, we left them last time to kick things off today by taking out this High Elf force that's marched up from Ladris, heading towards Goblin Town. Actually, before we do that, had a great number of suggestions for what we could rename Goblin Town to, but the one that I love the most is the Iron Gates. Love it. Beautiful. So yeah, that's fantastic. If you've got any other name suggestions for renaming other settlements on the map, feel free to let me know. Absolutely loving the ones you guys are suggesting so far. There were some cracking ones for Goblin Town, but the Iron Gates, I don't know, it just resonated with me the most. Really enjoy the idea of that, and probably we'll call this episode the Iron Gates. Why not? Anyway, let's jump on out. We're going to take these archers, thralls, and hillmen, and jump them out there. And then I'm also going to bring these archers and hillmen. I'm actually going to bring them in as reinforcements just in case they can't keep on pushing, because I think that might be the maximum range they can go. No, that's fine. What have they got? Do no wardens and sword masters. Okay. Right, in we go. Don't know if we'll get lucky enough to get a man of the hour event through our actions here, but we'll see. Let's do it. As always, do keep your comments, advice, tactics, and suggestions coming. They're greatly appreciated. Loving reading through them all, as well as your stories and tales. Absolutely loving them. You guys honestly never disappoint. I am beyond lucky to have such a wonderful community that, you know, enjoys my content, but also just, you guys just add to it. You make it even better. So thank you. Thanks for just being awesome. Right, let's just fast forward. They are going to come to me. No, they're going to pull back. That is even better. Splendid. Thank you. That just makes my life even easier here, because I don't have to worry about pulling back to then deal with these guys. They have no archers, so I've got free reign here. Just to take my time, get my force assembled. I mean, we probably assembled a, you know, too large of a force here, really, for what's needed, but it should mean that it's even easier. Unless these guys have decided that there's too many forces now and they are just getting out of here and they're just going to retreat. I'm hoping they're just pulling back till they find some high ground. Looks like it, yeah. Clever. Which is annoying because this is a lovely position up here. I'm going to pull down to the flats here so that, you know, no one's really got any kind of advantage one way or another. And have my archers out in front just because they seem to fire a little bit better with their animations when they don't have to do arcing shots. They seem to fire far more effectively when they can just fire straight forward. Also, for the kind of question and, you know, discussion for today's episode, I actually wanted to go off just something one or two of you have been commenting about, because obviously recently I've changed the intro a little bit for this series. Some of you may not have even noticed it, but I've got rid of the "this is my hour" line that the Witch King says as it does the final kind of 4 or 5 second sequence of the intro where the Witch King image appears. And yes, that is, "this is my hour." That was the line. Quite a few were like, it's not "this is my power." So yeah, it's "this is my hour." It's from a deleted scene from Return of the King where Gandalf actually faces off against the Witch King of Angmar during the Siege of Minas Tirith. He raises his sword up and sets it on fire and goes, "This is my hour." Don't know if my noise gate will have just destroyed that attempt at trying to say "this is my hour" in a Witch King voice impression, but hopefully it kind of came through. But yeah, leading on from that, the question for today is, do you have like a favorite misquote from Lord of the Rings that often, you know, it's not actually the line that's said in the film, or maybe it's from the book, but people always seem to tell the quote back slightly wrong or different, or wider than that? What's just your favorite misquote? Well, I guess like a fantasy film or something like that. I really don't like this position because I'm now downhill from them. Oh no, they are coming. as silly as this is kind of going back and forth, I am just going to see if I can pull back and draw them to me. Have I done enough just to trigger them? Because if so, I'd be very tempted just to pull back to my original position up over there. Oh, that's amazing. Because, yeah, this will be so much better. I know my men are going to be tired, but still.
Our men have fought long and are becoming tired.
They've not fought at all. What are you chatting? That's it. Have them march to me. Perfect. And then we can get some downhill charges going. Oh, it's going to be glorious. I thought you could outsmart me, AI. Nope. I'm just patient enough to wait until you guys eventually give up and decide to charge towards me, I guess. The Swordmasters are powerful, but they will drop. I can leave it on 6 times for now. Especially because they're just sitting there. You just repositioned, but you're in range now because, I mean, maybe you wouldn't be in range of that distance normally if it was flat, but because we're on the high ground, we get an increased range. I honestly, this is like this is something that I think needs to be in historical Total Wars going forward. Obviously, this mod is based on Medieval 2, hence why there's probably this feature in the first place. But, you know, future Total Wars didn't have this. But I think it's like, it should just be in for historicals. It should be in for fancy. You know, anywhere where there's terrain, this is how you add a bit more depth, CA, to your games. I think there actually is like a hidden modifier for accuracy in more recent games in the Warhammer series when you've got troops up on higher elevation. But it makes sense to give you a bit more of a range advantage, right? Firing down. I'm pretty sure actually in Warhammer they recently went through it a bit in one of their blogs. And it said it increases accuracy or increases the damage output. If you're firing from up above down on troops, it increases the damage done. Which I guess is to simulate that. But I don't know. I feel like just... I don't know. What do you guys prefer in terms of how they could do it? Right, yeah. Don't bother firing on those 2 anymore. Fire on the Dunedain Wardens because you guys can't fire on them. No, even now, all run out of ammo. But we have knocked out that whole unit. It's a shame, because, yeah. Right. Hillman. Attack. I'm not going to attack with the archers. We're going to keep them safe. Charge on down. There we go. They got the charge. They're only hillmen though, so I'm not expecting great things. You guys were saying for dealing with my army in the west to kind of help out there, I should probably look to just throw in a load of hillmen because they're cheap, cheerful, and they do get the job done. And in we smash. 6 times it. I'm getting flanked from all sides. Should break them. We're just going to take some damage to our hillmen.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
For what it's worth, throw the archers in there just to compound the attack even further. It's just the hillman gonna, yeah, this unit in particular. We'll be able to retrain. But yeah, if my army's in the west where I need infantry more than anything, just as a holding force, not as an anvil force, because I've got all those archers in Skilled's army. I'll probably just merge those 2 together unless they get some heals. Wow, you guys have got absolutely butchered. I feel like almost worse since these guys form up, but have they gone into a formation? Well, they're
like this, we will
packed in there fairly heavily.
Badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
I could probably pull back and just cycle charge, but I'm just going to leave them to it now.
slain the enemy general. Without him, his troops will lose their will to fight. Be awed by the victory we have won.
21 to 18, so it should have got some healed. Those hillmen, yeah, lovely.
If the enemy finds us here, it won't be to their liking.
Yeah, I'll ransom them. But it was rejected. That's fine. Couldn't get a man of the out. I don't think it. You know, we had too much of an overwhelming force there.
Orders, my lord, my lord. Orders, by your command, your will, my lord.
Right, so that's that done there. Agandar, we were thinking about moving on out. I don't think I can probably move him out because it will just get upset. And whoa, we lose a load of gold. Wow. He's...
Your orders, my lord.
Yikes, that is monumental.
With honor.
Oh, I hope I can still get back. Just wanted to plop a watchtower. Oh, no.
Yes.
I've done fluffed it.
Not serve you, lord.
Done fluffed it. That is a significant amount to lose out on. Okay, I'm going to have to whack it down to low tax. We want to move on that settlement. Take the catapults. In fact, we can go on it straight away. Yeah, give me the infantry. Give me some archers that are at full strength.
Orders. Your will, my lord. As you wish.
55.
Orders. Your will, my lord. By your command.
60. I think it has to be...
Your will, my lord. As you wish.
I think 65 will be okay.
Yes,
I'm really annoyed that I moved Agandar out too far.
My lord.
But we can go straight in there and take that right now. And then look to trade it to...
You wish to speak to me?
The... Orcs Gundabad. I'm just thinking, where can I throw in a diplomat that can easily get over there? It's going to have to be here, isn't it? Okay, instead of getting a spy, get the diplomat, pop him in, and then get the spy afterwards.
Orders.
Here we go.
Marching to war. Beginning the siege.
We at war with the Valesmen?
Siegeful.
No, neutral, good.
Not a diplomat.
Didn't want them to suddenly jump on me.
War, then.
In we go. One you, Lindar Bowman. It's fine.
The troops are assembled. Prepare for battle. Units, await my orders.
Lovely. I've got archers, but close to the gates. 2 units of archers. Anywhere better, actually, that I can assault from? Not really. Hit the reinforced gate. They're up over there. At least I'm close enough that I can see the damage done to it. Apparently I might be able to attack that bit of wall.
The gates are down.
Tempted. See if that gives me another point to enter through. I didn't think these little palisade walls, though, you could actually get in anywhere. Maybe just these ones. Maybe they made it so there's a point either side of the gate that you can. Although, seems to be pretty tough to actually hit. 60%. Okay, I'll give it another couple of volleys. If not, I'll leave some ammo.
We've
Nice.
reached our enemy's walls.
Leave it free to do flaming shot on them up there. Oh, they can already do that. Amazing. Don't know if if that actually is an entry point or not. Doesn't seem like it.
Our soldiers have proved their worth today. The enemy's walls belong to us now.
Yeah, fire the cow at them. Go, archers. Get up here as well. What I want to try and do is leave it so my attack leaves these guys open to be attacked by my archers without hitting too many of my own troops. I'm actually going to pull these guys through and attack them from the rear. And then, yeah, move my archers here. Fire point blank at them. Bring them back. Wind them up. And charge them in. And fire. Here we go. Nice.
The glory of Angmar.
And fire archers.
Good tidings.
Nice.
The enemy general lies dead.
Ruined.
The battle is very much in our favor. Victory will be ours. Only half the enemy force remains.
Absolutely beautiful. I think many of them are firing because they can't quite get the angle. Just going to charge in and shatter them. Risking friendly fire otherwise. We've lost a good chunk of our infantry. For that single unit, actually.
This is a clear victory.
They're just ruddy effective. Great archers. But the deed is now done. Boom. So yeah, I think pretty much all comments that I've seen on this settlement of the High Elves was to trade it to the Snow Orcs.
We have conquered.
Orcs of Gundabad. Yeah, I'm actually going to sack it. Retrain, might as well. Oh, in fact, actually, that's what we'll do. We'll get the spy from here, and then I can cancel getting it from here. But yeah, quite a lot of you were saying, yeah, give it to Snow Orcs because that gives you a buffer against the Veilsmen.
I am a
And
warrior.
yeah, otherwise I think if I hold on to this, they're going to declare war on me. So we need to go deal with the treat with the Snow Orcs as quickly as possible. So that is fine.
Yes.
You're over there. I'm worried about you guys. You could turn and just hit that settlement. I'm going to throw more forces. Trying to get them all out across where we can. And yeah, we want to get the Warg Breeder in. Just need to decide where we're going to do that. We've got dwarves further up here. You guys said pop skilled into the Shadow Watch. It's kind of his best chance of holding.
I respect you, my enemy.
Let's a shame you can't recruit anyone this turn. We've got more troops coming, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Still one of you saying push for Ossul if I can. Do you believe that's the main recruitment hub for the Dunedain? I'll keep an eye on it if I can. And yeah, one of you want to see my spy could reveal if there are any more forces of Bree coming on up. There is another one. So I'll just keep tracking it, but it looks like we've got a turn or two's distance between them coming on up to us. Idiot Lionheart for taking Agandao too far out. But it's fine, we'll pop them back in shortly. That can finally get the town upgrade, so we should try and do that. In fact, yeah, I'm going to put you onto normal rate now. Other than that, what's that going to cost? You know, I'm going to repair it just in case.
Yes, my lord.
How much do you change if I take you out? Yeah, so we need, if anything, we need another lord over there. How long until we can get more witch knights? 17, so we can't get another lord for a little while. So I take someone out of here. Don't take Drangu out. I've just put you up in Angsul.
Yes,
unless we get a candidate for adoption, which would be amazing right about now.
With honor.
Right, let's leave you up there. I think that's all we can do. Your diplomat's chilling over here. Where's my other one? Over here, right?
Yes,
yeah.
my lord.
Head on up so I can see what's going on. Dunedain sieging over here. Keep them busy. So yeah, I did see quite a few comments saying... Oh, what was that? Who died? Who got taken out? They're going to press the attack straight away because it's just a village. I'm not going to try and hold it. I can't. Okay, let me recruit these guys quickly. No, 91 pikes. No way. I mean, what's their stats? Can't actually see how that compares to my own. No. So they're going to take that from me. Yeah, I did see quite a few comments saying, why not go after the Goblins of Moria when I'm done, when I've taken Imladris? No, not yet. Maybe later down the line, maybe. But once we've dealt with Imladris, we want to sweep west because the dwarves and Bree and the remnants of the Dunedain are going to cause enough of an issue. The last thing I want is delaying that advance west and having another front to deal with further to the south. Guild improvement, Witch King's Hall. Ooh, nice. It's a guild. I'm gonna say fine, except I don't really know what that does. Bree-land blossoms. Men of Bree and the hobbits are pulling. Bree-land was under threat but responded well and with speed to the events that followed. Remembering the tales of Bull Roarer Took, somehow the Shire has found the courage to look out of their world and realize the danger they were in. Hobbits have aided Bree in their struggle to defend their lands and thus have been more than successful expanding theirs and improving them as they have been forced to war. Rioting at the Iron Gates. Yeah. Well, that's not going to happen anymore because Agandao is going to get back in there. And we can increase the taxes. Although, ooh, yeah, we were going to get that in there to help with that. Oh, also, yeah, one or two of you were saying don't need to go through and just delete buildings, Lionheart, to save yourself money. There are very few buildings now, I believe. The Witch King's Hall does Orc Fighters, okay. But yeah, there are very few buildings now in 5.0 that you need to actually delete. In fact, the only thing I can think of here is the Warg Breeder is kind of left over because it's the Warg Camp for us that actually gets Wargs. I think all the others have been fixed that they convert and they give you something, and they just convert to your own building, rather than having to worry about going through and destroying. But I don't think that Warg Breeder does anything for us, so we can get that and we can get the Warg Camp through there. Yeah, we've got a lot we can retrain, but I don't think it's not going to replenish any of them. It's just going to give them some armor, I think. We must have an armor smith there. We have got substantial gains right now. We're looking at about, what, like 6k a turn, 7k a turn nearly. What? Sorry? You're called the Witch King. You're not the Witch King, mate. What is that? Please don't let that be some crazy bug. Although, hang on, we've gotten lucky here because hang on, where's my diplomat?
Would you wish to speak to me?
Wasn't I recruiting a diplomat? Did I cancel it instead last time? Did I not put you through properly? Damn it. Or was that who died? That was the thing. It's like going, ah. We've got a character called the Witch King. That is, I mean, we've got a diplomat here, but that is phenomenal.
As you wish. Yes.
Oh, they've taken Brunos. Nice from the Doondyne. Good.
Without question.
Yeah, you want to get down to Meladris, stop them producing troops, but at the moment I can't. I need to replenish a little bit. Build on up. We also want to send troops out from here. So I'm going to do that. More tough before I forget. Get the walls in there. I might need to recruit some other units elsewhere. So you guys are going to have to stay there for another turn. Get some armor. Stay there for another turn until I can treat with the snow orcs. We get that diplomat in next turn. And then let's send the Witch King. See how they're doing up here. They're doing okay. Let's send you down this way. It's hilarious that you're called the Witch King. That's not going to get confusing. Maybe that doesn't cause a bug with the actual Witch King spawning in, you know? Can I send any of these guys back right now? Oh, hang on, I bet send, if I'm going to send anything back, send those two because they are already armored up. In fact, let's send you two then, and that one back on in. And then you're still retraining them. Yep. Good. Yeah, Meladris, we need to siege you sooner rather than later. I'm kind of hoping they send some forces out so that we can knock them down again. Yeah, we're looking at a Warg camp, weren't we? But we have got enemies on all sides. And we are in a wee bit of bother. So I think I need to leave skilled there for now until I can gather enough forces to push on out here. But it's not looking good. I'm going to have to push out and deal with all these smaller forces and the dwarves. I mean, I could probably send Skilled's army out to knock out this force and then jump back on in. Maybe even that one and jump back on in. So then all we've got is Paladin. And in the safety of that settlement, we should be fine.
Yes, my lord.
I respect
That other army moving up now. So that's, yeah, they're just, if that army comes up as well, then we're in proper trouble.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think I can afford to send you to Ossol right now.
My lord.
Be gone.
There's also this army over here.
My lord. Approaching quietly.
He is weak. They do have great roads, so that would be a substantial one to take. They're all weak down here. Okay, well, I guess push to Rod, Ossol, but maybe not worry about necessarily holding on to it too much. A little bit worried about you guys down here. I don't have a force to counter everything. We're building that Mason's Hall in there. Trying to rally up forces as best we can. Oh, I've got options here as well for more troops. We're going to need it.
Your will, my lord.
Just get you guys down and across.
We can go no further today. Your will, my lord. Orders. Your will, my lord. My lord.
What I really need to do is send more forces over this way.
Yes. Orders. Your will, my lord. My lord. Orders.
Might as well link them all up together.
Will, my lord.
Push across, deal with that.
Yes.
Move you against Rod.
Matters on the field of battle.
For now, ignore that army because we've got enough around here that we could just about deal with them. Plus, Agandao can come back and will come back. But we need to get down to Imladris before it's too late. But if we do leave it a few turns, then we'll have to hope until they draw out an army, but we don't want them building up a full stack. But I imagine that's what they're going to start thinking about doing. Great. So yeah, we need to jump on out with Skilled, harass these guys for some lots of little small fights. Otherwise, we'll take all of you guys out, knock you away. They've got some wardens, so they need to be the main target. Only got one unit of archers, but in we go. And so begins chapter of the many small skirmishes, but the small skirmishes that will decide our fate. Because if we don't win these, they will overrun us.
Await my orders.
If they overrun us, then we're in trouble.
We shall prevail. Move out.
Angmar will prevail.
Got their wardens at the back. For now, that's fine.
You'll do as you're told.
Shred them for now. Charge thralls. Archers now focus on those wardens.
To me, Hillman. With great speed. I speak with the Witch King's voice.
It is an honor to hold the banner of the Witch King.
A slight bit of height advantage there, so you can harass the wardens a bit. Hillman, in you go.
Continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Keep them moving around with the dedicated infantry.
Angmar will prevail.
Charge!
8%. In they go. Axes up. Turn it back round. Set my archers to fire on the watch sheriffs. The thralls here have just seen off the last of the farmland pikes, and the Dundine wardens have broken.
Behold how our cowardly
I'll
foe
continue.
runs. It's time to press the attack. Double time.
We'll do this against the dwarves as well. Let's even get a few more of them. The Witch Knights seemingly a little bit faster. That's the Hillman. As well, munch some hobbits. If we can. Get into that magic number where they get wiped out. Witch Knight's catching up. Nice. Nice. Job done. These guys still chasing the pikes. Little do they know they're about to meet my other forces coming up the other side of the hill. It's going to be a terrible time for them. Like, freedom, freedom, freedom. Just got to get over these hills. Just got to get over these hills. Well, then we'll be safe. Then we'll be safe. What's that coming over the hill? It's a witch knight. It's a witch knight. 3, 2, 1, and witch knight smash. Go on, get those two as well. Oh, you know, you've all let them go away. On the thralls, then. Get them, thralls. Not wide enough. Insert Benny Hill music. Okay, go tell your friends.
Victory.
Not too bad in the end. In terms of losses, 82 out of 800.
If the enemy finds us here, it won't be to their liking.
Ooh, that's a decent amount of ransom. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Yes, it throws them out in my lands, but we know we can easily deal with them.
I'm only here to fight.
We face these guys. I mean, we could do it without a general, but I feel like, as much as I'd like Men of the Hour events, now's not the time to be fussy about that. We should just focus on getting the wins. So in we go again. Same again, please. Hello. Okay. Just fast forward. I'm not going to move. I'm just going to wait until they're finished forming up. Then I'll move, which is going to be to take the high ground over here. In fact, I remember this map. We fought on it when we ambushed the dwarves. So yeah, sit back, relax, and march over here. They do have crossbows, so I'll probably send my archers forward to harass them and then march up with the rest of my troops. Then try and charge in with the hillmen to engage them at the front. And flank them with the rest of my troops. Now wouldn't be a terrible time to do that if everyone else is in position. Go, 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 go. Send the witch knights to the flanks. And fire away, boys. Perfect. They're in loose spacing, so this charge is going to hurt even more. I know we're running a lot, so it's going to tire them out a bit. It's okay. Go, 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 go. I'm going to do archers. I'm actually going to pull you up here. See what these laborers do. I have a feeling possibly not much. Or if they do, they're going to hit them there, which is fine because my archers will be free to fire into them and my witch knights can then charge them. going to work out even better than planned.
If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
They're going to try and pull back. Get out of their predicament a little bit because they're now under fire. Witch Knights are going to go in and hammer them again. Pulls them away from my infantry. Beautiful. A little bit careful with the old friendly fire.
Only half the enemy force remains. Good tidings. The enemy general
Nice.
lies dead.
That's what we want to see. So I'm just going to get my archers ready here for a charge into the back of them in melee. That's going to be a bit more effective. They're broken, fighting to the death. Give them a way out. That's going to break them. Archers, finish them off here. I'm taking a bit of a beating, but what can we do?
Behold how
Continue.
our cowardly
You want this
foe
army
runs.
wiped.
It's time to press the attack. To me, Hillman. The hills will be ours.
93. Okay, we don't need any more. Pull the Hillman back in case of friendly fire. Job done. Exit battle.
This is a clear victory.
Good number healed.
If the enemy finds us here,
Execute them. We're not letting them escape. We're not letting them escape. We don't want them coming back and harassing us. Back on in. Come in here. Retrain. Also get me a ballista. Right. The next thing we need to do, which will probably have to be at the start of next episode, is jumping on out with Skilled to strike down Captain Eddie or this army of 3 to the south. I mean, we can probably do both. How far can that army come? So, okay, that can't reach us just yet, which is good. If that army comes up as well, and we've already faced Paladin's army at some point, well, I think we're going to need to pull back, because I can't get these guys down to support. Actually, I can. I wouldn't be able to retrain. I wonder if maybe we leave. Maybe we get Skilled out of there. Try and run him out once we've cleared away Captain Eddie. Pull the rest of the force back and hold with this general, so we don't risk losing Skilled. Then Skilled comes back when he has fresh forces. We're already going to be sending these guys across anyway to support where we can. We've got this force coming across, which can then link on up over there. We just got to reclaim that one. Hunvald's going to go after Rod and then push towards Ossul. You guys have convinced me of that, although we may have to double back if these guys do something, but hopefully we'll have enough forces over here as well. Mount Graham, I was going to recruit more troops, but we've already got them in. Yeah, that's fine. Put all that we can over here. We can't actually recruit anything new there. Yeah, throw in the thralls, because we can use that to leave at Atheln when we're done. Cool. And then, yeah, diplomat next turn. Give that on over. We'll lose a little bit of money, but we're still making an absolute fortune from the Iron Gate. So for now, I need to leave Agendour there unless we get an option. So I'll probably have to send a generalless army for Imladris, I think. Because, yeah, that's worth keeping hold of. Got the town upgrade coming on in. So, yeah, Rod we need to deal with, but we'll jump on out with Skilled from the Shadow Watch at the start of the next episode, take on Captain Eddie, and then maybe see if we can send the rest of the force to deal with Captain Dell, if that means we will still have enough to get back into the Shadow Watch, ready to face Paladin and away from this army of Tolman. So, until the next one, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Until the next one, ciao for now.